It's your boy Paco. We out here. We about to watch this interview. So today the stock market dropped about 10% because DeepSleek released their new app, and it's a China, um, it's a China app that was made in China, and they used $1 million to start up. It's like a chat GPT, so they didn't use billions, they used millions. And I feel like it was just a scare off for people to buy more Nvidia, AMD, all the stocks. Pretty much everything dropped like 10%. Some stocks dropped like 20%. I mean, if you look at my account, I'm down about 2,000 right now. So we're gonna watch this video. We're gonna see what they got going on. I'll give you my input.
Justified, or is today's sell-off just a buying opportunity for some of these names? Joining us for more is Dan Ives, the Global Head of Technology Research at Wedbush. Also here with us for the whole hour is Nancy Tengler, CEO and Chief Investment Officer at Lapper Tengler Investments. Thank you both for being here with us right now. Let's talk about, Dan, the epicenter of all of this. And you've been a notable bull on many of these companies, many of the technologies that are at the center of the meltdown today. Does this worry you?
I mean, in my view, it's a top 3 buying opportunity that I've seen in the last decade for tech. And the reason I'm saying that, I spent the whole weekend talking to tech executives, CIOs, individuals that I know that are going down the sort of AI arms race or going through use cases. In no way of really 25 companies does this change their sort of plans, and a lot of these could be 7, 8, even upper 8-figure type budgets. I just continue to view this as it's a model, and a lot of the details I think still need to be vetted out in terms of 6 million. Do they actually have the H100s, how they actually built it? But this is something we're going to look back on, and I think the street and the market got this way wrong. In no way does it dent our bull thesis. That's what we've been telling clients really since the weekend. These are the times you own these names.
Dan, not all of the companies at the center of the sell-off today are necessarily affected the same way. Chip stocks, NVIDIA, Kelly mentioned
Quantum
it, $500 billion in market
like
cap loss.
crazy.
That's more than the size of ExxonMobil. That's roughly the size of United Health Group in terms of an entire
small
company
companies,
lost in market value.
But they're making
Some are affected more than others.
big
Mega cap
statements.
technology, not as much so across the board as, say, NVIDIA per se. When this is a buying opportunity, how much of a buying opportunity and how specific do you have to
100%.
be?
Well, first on NVIDIA, that continues to be,
You'd
I
have a
think, the golden
strategic
goose in
plan,
terms
bro.
of what Jensen and that company are ultimately. There is one chip in the world. There's one GPU that's fueling AI, and it's NVIDIA.
AMD
And when
too.
you think about these build-outs, when we talk about the enterprise,
That's
the
3
$2
years
trillion of AI CapEx in the next 3 years, that doesn't change from DeepSeek. We're talking about 1/1000th of ultimately the build-out that you're going to need for a lot of these enterprise use cases. You look at names like Palantir, you look at the hyperscalers. I could argue with inferencing, if you actually think costs are coming down, it's actually...
Here's the thing. That company needs NVIDIA chips to run it. Without NVIDIA chips, they wouldn't be running it, It needs... NVIDIA's the resource. It could use 100 C10s or, whatever, or the finest GPU chips. But either way, it still needs NVIDIA to go to the next level. Give a quick shout out.
For even some of the software players, names like Salesforce, ServiceNow, Oracle, and others, I just think this one, when you look at NVIDIA, I think we sit here 6, 9, 12 months from now and look at this as a moment. It was a golden buying opportunity, and in no way...
Alright, so like you said, it is a great right now golden buying opportunity, because a lot of the big players that invested into those companies, they're seeing that they need less of the resources to make. So I feel like it's going to help the U.S. economy try to make more use of resources by using less resources. So I feel like they're kind of flipping the script, but who knows? China could have just released that information so they have a buying opportunity. Because right now, NVIDIA at $100, AMD 119. You got, quantum chips all dropping. You got, like you said, Salesforce dropping. You got Tesla, all the big companies that use, AI, ChatGPT, or any type of those softwares that are, affected by the rumors of what China created. They're just gonna keep. They're gonna use that to their advantage and get, around the curb by trying to buy in at, buy the rumor, or buy the drama, sell the rumor, bro. Or buy the rumor, sell the drama, whatever. Save it for your mama, Dre. But we out here. It's your boys, Pacos. What do you think? Give your input. Okay. It's not a buying opportunity.